शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहां हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्। समासः पञ्चधा तत्र समसनं समासः स च विशेषसंज्ञा विनिर्मुक्तः केवलसमासः प्रथमः प्रायेण पूर्वपदार्थप्रधानः अव्ययीभावो द्वितीयः प्रायेण उत्तरपदार्थप्रधानः तत्पुरुषः तृतीयः तत्पुरुषः तृतीयः तत्पुरुषभेदः कर्मधारयः कर्मधारयभेदो द्विगुः प्रायेण अन्यपदार्थप्रधानः बहुव्रीहिः चतुर्थः प्रायेण उभयपदार्थप्रधानः द्वन्द्वः पञ्चमः समर्थः पदविधिः पदसम्बन्धी यो विधिः सः समर्थाश्रितो बोध्यः। नेक्स्ट सूत्र प्राक्कडारात् समासः प्राक्कडारात् समासः कडाराः कर्मधारये इत्यतः प्राक् समासः इति अधिक्रियते। सी अष्टाध्यायी। टू वन थ्री is प्राक् कडारात् समासः. Prak means before. Prak is an avyaya. Before. Before what? Before Kadarat. Kadarat is Panchami. Dikshabda yoge Panchami. The word associated with any direction word, any dikshabda gets a Panchami vibhakti. Therefore, Kadarat is Panchami vibhakti because it is associated with the dikshabda, Prak. Prak is a dikshabda. Before, after, all those are dikshabda. So, since Kadara is associated with the prak, it got Panchami. So before Kadara. So what does Kadara mean? 2 to 22. 38. 2 to 38. There is a sutra. Kadarah karmadharaye. Yeah. See, this sutra begins with the Kadara. So Kadara refers to 2 to 38 sutra. The sutra Kadaraha karmadharaye is indicated by the word Kadara. Kadarat prak means before Kadara. Means before the sutra Kadaraha karmadharaye. Samasaha. This adhikara goes down before Kadaraha karmadharaye. Means it goes up to the sutra before Kadaraha karmadharaye. Means it goes up to 37. It will not go to 38. It will go up to 37. Samasaha goes up to 2 to 37. Va ahitagnadishu, up to that it will go. So see, Kadarah karmadharaye ityatah prak. Samasah iti adhikriyate. Kadaraha karmadharaye ityatah prak. Before this sutra, Samasah iti adhikriyate. Samasah iti adhikriyate means this adhikara goes up to that sutra. Everywhere Samasaha, this word and will go and connect. That is why that which is enjoined in those sutras, they will get the sanya samasa. Samasa is a sanya. Next sutra, Sahasupa. Sahasupa. See, 2.1 section 2.1.2 Sup amantrite parangavatsare. There is a sup. So sup is also going down as up to 2 to 29. See, sup is also going down as anuvritti. Almost entire samasa prakarana. So sup and samasaha, and also sahasupa will go down up to 2 to 22. So these three words, these four words, sup, samasaha and sahasupa, they will all go down as anuvritti. Almost entire samasa section they will cover. Now sahasupa is mainly an adhikara sutra. Predominantly it serves as an adhikara sutra. But in addition to adhikara sutra, it also serves as a vidhi sutra. What is adhikara sutra? That which goes as anuvritti is called adhikara sutra. So sahasupa, entire sutra will go down as anuvritti, and it will connect with all the following sutras up to 2 to 22. Therefore, it serves as an adhikara sutra. But in addition to that, it serves as a vidhi sutra also, because this is the sutra that gives kevala samasa or supsupa samasa. Saha is avyaya. Supa. Supa is tritiya ekavachanam of sup. Number 214. See, what are the anuvrittis? Sup. Samasaha. Sup. Sup means, see, when there is a pratyayagrahane tadantagrahanam, when a pratyaya is mentioned, we have to understand tadanta. Therefore, sup should be understood as subantam. Subantam. Supa should be understood as subantena. Saha, this is saha tritiya. See, subantena saha, it is saha tritiya. Now, samasaha is there. This word samasaha is a sanya. But this sanya is an anvartha sanya. It has a meaning. What is the meaning? The Vyakhyanakara say, if you do karma vyutpatti, samasyate iti samasaha, that which is compounded is called samasa. Karma vyutpatti. Therefore, from this word samasa, we get samasyate, compounded. Samasyate gets compounded. And when samasyate, when it gets compounded, it is called samasaha. It gets samasa sanya. So the compounded word gets samasa sanya. When the two words are combined, they get samasa sanya. See, one sup gets compounded with another sup, gets a samasta, gets a samasta with another sup, gets compounded with another sup, joins with another sup, and then it forms samasa. You can write like this: samasaha. In the moola, it will be samasaha. Okay, this much is enough. Saha samasaha. Samasaha means samasyate. सह सुपा सुप सुपा सह वा समस्यते. Sup gets optionally compounded with another sup. Sup optionally gets compounded with another sup. Optionally means, see, these samasa, this is giving kevala samasa. This samasa, the samasa given by this sutra, it is kevala samasa. And since sup and supa are coming here, any sup with any supa, it is also called sup supa samasa or kevala samasa. Sup supa samasa or kevala samasa. This samasa, suppose, if you just follow this rule, if you look into this sutra, you can think that any sup can compound with another sup by this sutra itself. Because any sup, just sup is told, just supa is told, without mentioning any specificality of the sup or supa. Therefore, what we can think is any sup can get compounded with any sup, another sup. In that case, the samasa prakarana should come to an end with this sutra itself. The other specific sutras are not needed. Therefore, we should understand that this sutra cannot apply everywhere. Then what is the purpose of this sutra? When a particular samasa is seen in the language, a particular samasa is seen in the language, and it cannot be explained by any of the following sutras, then it should be justified with the help of this sutra. That is the purpose of this sutra as a Vidhi Sutra. We cannot make our own words with this sutra. This sutra is meant for justifying a samasa which is there in the language but which cannot be categorized under any other sutra. See, समासत्वात् प्रातिपदिकत्वेन सुपोलुक्. Since it is samasa, the two words, they get samasa sanya. Therefore, any samasa is a pratipadika. Why? Krittadhita samasascha. Samasatvat pratipadikatvena. Since samasa is a pratipadika, therefore the sup pratyayas that are within a samasa, they get luk. Supoluk. Sup gets dropped. So, there is a samasa. See, purvam bhutaha. Purvam bhutaha. One who existed before. One who was before. This is Vigraha Vakya. Purvam bhutaha. So, we have to do a samasa here. We see a samasa bhutapurva. Bhutapurva is a word seen in the language. And we know the word and we know the meaning also. Bhutapurva means ex. One who existed before, former. So, this bhutapurva cannot be, this samasa cannot be arrived at by any other sutra, any other samasa vidhayaka sutra. Therefore, we have to justify this samasa with the sutra Sahasupa. With the Sahasupa. So, this is a sup. It gets samasa with another subanta. This is a subanta. It gets compounded with another subanta. So, purvam is dvivacha, dvitiya vibhakti, because it is adverb for bhutaha. Kriya visheshana. And kriya visheshana is in dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam napumsaka. So, purva plus plus bhuta plus su. Purva plus plus bhuta plus su. Now, here, this whole thing is a samasa. This whole thing is a samasa. And being samasa, it gets pratipadika sanya. And being a pratipadika, the sup within the pratipadika will get dropped by the sutra supo dhatu pratipadika yoho. Supo dhatu pratipadika yoho. That is told there. Samasatvat pratipadikatvat supoluk. Now, he is giving certain information to understand certain word that is used here. Pararthabhidhanam vrittihi. Yeah. He is introducing a technical word in the grammar, in the Vyakarana, called vritti. Let us go away. This is not directly dealing with the Kevala Samasa. In fact, this is not directly related to Samasa. This is a more general topic. So, there is something called vritti. What is vritti? There are many vrittis. In Vedanta, chitta vritti, yogas chitta vritti nirodha, yoga Vedanta viha vritti, mental thoughts, the modifications of the mind, the functions of the mind are called vritti. And then we in Mahavakya, Vakya vritti, Lakshana vritti, Shakti vritti, not that vritti. Here vritti is different. Vritti means pararthabhidhanam vrittihi. This is the lakshana of vritti. The lakshana means definition of vritti. Pararthabhidhanam vrittihi. So, abhidhiyate anena iti abhidhanam karanavyutpatti. Abhidhiyate anena iti abhidhanam karanavyutpatti, that by which something is conveyed, something is denoted, is called abhidhanam. Paraha cha asau, paraha cha asau arthaha, arthaha pararthaha. So, para means other meaning, another meaning is called parartha. So, pararthasya abhidhanam pararthabhidhanam pararthasya abhidhanam pararthabhidhanam means by which another meaning is conveyed is called vritti. So, parartha means another meaning. Another meaning means a meaning which is other than the words that are participating in the vritti. So vritti is a derived word. A derived word is called vritti. A derived word which conveys a new meaning which is other than the meaning of the components in the word. Vritti, a derived word which by which a meaning other than the components is conveyed, is denoted, is denoted. So, by this definition, 5 things are covered under vritti. What are they? See, pararthabhidhanam vrittihi, krittadhita samasa ekashesha sanadyantadhaturupaha panchavrittayaha. There are 5 vrittis. One is krit vritti, means kridanta vritti. So, kridanta vritti. See, what happens in a kridanta? You have seen kridanta already. Like, see, da dhatu. Da means to give. Plus, I add trich pratyaya. Trich has the meaning of karta. So, trich has the meaning of only karta, just karta. And da has the meaning of just giving, just the process of giving. But when you add these two through the process of kridanta, through the process of adding a krit pratyaya, then it becomes datr, where the components come together to produce a new meaning, the giver, which is different from the component words. A new single meaning which is different from the meaning of the components is denoted by datr. Therefore, it is a vritti. So, kridanta vritti. Then another is tadhita. See, kridanta. For krit, we added an anta. Then it becomes kridanta. Means krit comes at the end of the vritti. Krit pratyaya is added at the end, last, after the dhatu. But tadhita, as far as tadhita is concerned, there is no rule that it has to all come at the end only. Generally, they will come at the end, but there are occasions when they are added in the beginning also. There are one or two such pratyayas, not many. One or two are there. And sometimes it is added in the middle, like akach. Avyaya sarvanam nam akach praktehe. Therefore, instead of saying tadhita anta, the author says tadhita ghatita vritti. Tadhita ghatita vrittihi. A vritti that includes tadhita is called tadhita ghatita vritti. A vritti in which tadhita is added is called tadhita ghatita vritti. Generally, it is tadhitanta, but sometimes it may not be tadhitanta. Tadhita may be beginning also. Third one is samasa, because in samasa, two words combine to give a new meaning, a single meaning, whose meaning is not exactly same as the two components. It is something more than the two components. So even if it is Rajapurushaha, Rajapurusha is a Purusha, but it is not just a Purusha, it is Rajapurusha. That way it is a Parartha. Then Samasa Vrittihi. Then Ekashesha Vrittihi. We have already seen one Ekashesha in the beginning of Subanta Prakaranam, Ajanta Pullinga, Sarupanam Ekashesha Ekavibhaktau. When two Ramas are there, Rama, Rama, it becomes one, only one remains. The other Rama goes away. It is called Ekashesha. So there are certain Ekasheshas. Ekashesha is also a vritti, because that which remains refers to what is lupta also. Therefore, it is pararthabhidhanam. What remains refers to itself as well as what is not there, the para. Then fifth one is sanadyanta dhatu vrittihi. Sanadyanta dhatu. Sanadi pratyaya. When sanadi pratyaya is added to a word, it gives a new meaning. That is another vritti. So these are the 5 vrittis. See, कृत्तद्धित एकशेष सनाद्यन् कृत्तद्धित समास एकशेष सनाद्यन्तधातुरूपाः पंचवृत्तयः. These are the 5 vrittis. Now, वृत्त्यर्थबोधकं वाक्यं विग्रहः. वृत्त्यर्थावबोधकं वाक्यं विग्रहः. वृत्त्यर्थावबोधकं वाक्यं विग्रहः. That which this is the definition of vigraha vakya. Vigraha vakya. What is called vigraha vakya? Yeah, it is a statement, a sentence, vakya, which gives the meaning of the vritti. Vrityartha avabodhakam vakyam is called vigraha. The statement which gives the meaning of a vritti is called vigraha. So when there is a vritti, well, any of the 5, whether it is krit, kridanta, tadhita ghatita vritti, or samasa, or ekashesha, or even sanadyanta dhatu, in order to explain its meaning, we make a sentence. For example, Rajnyaha Purushaha. This Raja Purushaha. This is vritti. This is the vakya which gives the meaning of this vritti. Therefore, it is called vigraha or vigraha vakyam. Literally, vigraha means breaking. So when you split up, open it up, the vritti, it is called vigraha vakyam. That which unfolds the meaning of the vritti is called vigraha vakyam. Sacha laukikaha alaukikaha cha iti dvidha sacha laukiko laukikascheti dvidha. Vigraha vakya is twofold. There are 2 types of vigraha vakyas. One is called laukika vigraha, another is called alaukika vigraha. One is called laukika vigraha, another is called alaukika vigraha. What is laukika vigraha? Laukika vigraha means a vigraha which can be used in the loka. A vigraha which can be used in the loka means a vigraha which can be used in the language for transaction, for communication in Sanskrit language, then it is called laukika vigraha. whereas alaukika vigraha cannot be used in the language. See, laukika vigraha can replace the vritti in the language. Instead of using the vritti, you can also say the laukika vigraha. For example, instead of saying Raja Purushaha, I can also say Rajnyaha Purushaha. Nothing is wrong. I can say that. Raja Purushaha agacchati. Instead of saying, I can say Rajnyaha Purushaha agacchati. Even if I say that, nobody will say I am crazy. But alaukika vigraha, it cannot be used in the loka. What is alaukika vigraha? Rajan plus ngas plus purusha plus su. This is alaukika vigraha. This is called alaukika vigraha because this cannot be used in the language. It is meant only for the prakriya. In the process, to understand the process, we write this vigraha. How the compounding operation happens grammatically, to know that we write this vigraha. So this is meant for the prakriya. Such vigraha cannot be used in the language. If I say Rajan Ngas Purusha Su, then people will say I am crazy. So it is alaukika. Only in the Vyakarana Prakriya this is used. So this is alaukika vigraha. So for every samasa, for every vritti, there will be laukika vigraha and alaukika vigraha. See now, सच लौकिकः अलौकिकः च इति द्विधा तत्र पूर्वं भूतः इति लौकिकः पूर्वं भूतसु इति अलौकिकः भूतपूर्वः तत्र. There, among the two types of vigraha, he gives an example for laukika vigraha. Purvam bhutaha iti laukikaha. Purvam bhutaha, it is called laukika vigraha. Is an example of laukika vigraha. And see the tippani. Loke prayogarhaha eva laukikaha. That which can be used in the loka is called laukika. Purva ambhutasu iti alaukikaha. Purva ambhutasu. This is alaukika vigraha. Means it is loke prayoga anarhaha. It cannot be used in the loka. Now, see, Purvam Bhutaha. Purvam Bhutaha. So, by Saha Sopa, I did Samasa. So, Purva plus Bhuta plus Su. Now this is a samasa. It gets samasa sanya and samasatvat pratipadikam and pratipadikatvat supodhatu pratipadikayoho iti supaha look. Then purva and bhuta, this remains. Now the question arises as to which one should be placed first. Purva should be placed first or bhuta should be placed first. Purva should be placed first or bhuta should be placed first. A question arises. Then one may say we can put anything first, one might say. But then Panini himself has given an indication in his sutras. There is a sutra, Bhuta Purve Charat. There is a sutra in Tadhita Prakarana. There is a sutra, Bhuta Purve Charat. Yeah. So in the sutra, Bhuta Purve Charat, Panini has used the word Bhuta Purva, and there he has put Bhuta first. Bhuta Shabda is first and Purva Shabda is later. And from that we understand that in this samasa, Bhuta Shabda should be first. If you put a particular word first in the sutra, it is called Purva Nipata. Purva Nipata means keeping a word first in the samasa. Keeping a word as Purva Pada in a samasa is called Purva Nipata. And keeping a word as the second in a samasa is Paranipata. It's called Paranipata. Keeping a word as Uttarapada in a samasa is called Paranipata. This is used by the Vaiyakaranas. See, Bhuta Purve Charat iti Nirdeshat Purva Nipataha Bhuta Purve Charat. This Nirdesha is there. Means Panini himself has used the word as Bhuta Purva, where he has kept Bhuta word in the beginning. Therefore, Purva Nipata happens. Means Bhuta Shabdasya Purva Nipataha. The word Bhuta is kept first because that is how it is used. And here it is used by Panini himself. Even if it is not used by Panini himself, if any other Shishta has used, then accordingly the arrangement will also be in accordance with the usage of the Shishtas. It is in this case. But in other samasas, we will see some other rules for Purva Nipata. There are some rules for Purva Nipata, which we will see later on. Here he has not introduced any sutra, because this Kevala Samasa, we have to do according to the Shishta Prayoga. Ivena Samasaha Vibhaktya Yeah. This is another Kevala Samasa, which is given by a Vartika. So, Iva Shabda. When the word Iva is there, it should be compounded with another word. and that word will be, when iva is compounded with another word which is related to it, then the vibhakti should not be dropped. See, generally in a samasa, vibhakti is dropped by supodhatu pratipadikayoho. But when a compound word is compounded with the iva, the vibhakti is not dropped. So, ivena समासः विभक्त्यलोपः So, this is a Vartika. So, here also sup, supa, so sup means subantam, ivena subantena, saha samasyate, samasaha, samasaha. From the word samasa, from the sanya samasa, we get the word samasyate, because it is anvartha sanya. Since it is anvartha sanya, from the word samasa we get samasyate. And then vibhaktya cha. The vibhakti is not dropped when this samasa happens. For example, vagarthau iva, iva, vagarthau iva, like word and meaning, vak and artha, vagarthau iva. If you do samasa by ivena samaso vibhaktya vagartha plus au plus iva, vagartha plus au plus iva. So, supodhatu pratipadikayoho, this au should have got dropped, but vibhaktya it does not get dropped. Therefore, it will remain as it is. So, vagarthau plus iva. See, in a samasa, the sandhi is nitya. You have to do sandhi in a samasa. In a samasa, you cannot keep the two words without doing sandhi. Therefore, it should be vagarthaviva. Vagarthaviva is the samasa. So इवेन समासो विभक्त्य लोपश्च
इवेन समासो विभक्त्य लोपश्च
वागर्थौ इव
वागर्थो इव
वागर्थाविव
वागर्थाविव
So वागर्थौ इव वागर्थाविव. So you can use without samasa also, or you can make samasa also, vagarthaviva. But here in the laukika samskrita, you cannot see the difference. See, even without samasa it could have been vagarthaviva. Just do sandhi. Echo yavayavaha. Vagarthau plus iva, it becomes vagarthaviva, irrespective of whether you do samasa or not. That is why for laukika samskrita this rule does not make much difference. It is useful in Veda where there will be a swara difference. If you make a samasa, it will have a different swara. If you do not make a samasa, it will have a different swara. That is the difference. So this rule is of no much use in our laukika samskrita. Ivena samaso vibhaktya lopascha, that rule. So with this kevala samasa has come to an end. From next session onwards we will see avyayi bhavaha. नृत्तावसाने नटराजराजो ननादढक्कां नवपञ्चवारम् उद्धर्तु कामः सनकादिसिद्धान् एतद्विमर्शे शिवसूत्रजालम्.